There are three categories of people living on our Earth, according to the Olympian gods. This is by General Kalogerakis of Greece. Olympian Zeus. Message. This is by General Gerasimus Kalogerakis. This is a lecture on May 17th, 2018. There are three categories of people living on Earth. Gea. The heavenly Greeks are the companions of the gods who have lived on the planet for thousands of years. And this brings to mind Atlanteans and the Emerald Tablets of Thoth, the Atlantean who wrote the Emerald Tablets. You'll find a playlist in my videos if you'd like to hear that. There's a lot of details in there as to their technology and also what they were doing that went against God's laws and how they brought this divine judgment and their destruction on their own heads. Now, going back to this, the earthly people who were transformed on Earth, a special category of people, very similar to human beings, but in reality, they are not humans, okay? It is of other dimensions with a cosmic mission. They are from other dimensions, and they have a cosmic mission, he says. They mislead our thoughts, and you can't separate them. These beings, these entities, are distinguished for their supernatural intellect, their spirituality, the ability to make good use of their other senses as well as what people call the sixth sense. They cannot coexist in our own 3D space and coexist with the human species. They are people who have been prepared for many years with a specific mission, one that concerns the salvation of the human race when it is in danger of disappearing, he says. There are human beings of other dimensions who have been reincarnated in human bodies and working for the good of mankind. They can see things that the earth cannot see, that earthlings cannot see, humans that is. These beings, half earthly and half alien, if you don't know them, don't stand out. They don't stand out, okay? These beings are half human and half extraterrestrial. And if you don't know them, they don't stand out, okay? They are also biologically different from earthly humans. The people of the earth have not learned to use the truth. When you know it, you are a friend or an enemy, but many do not care about you. People do the separation on their own. There is no good or bad, right or wrong, moral or immoral. Everything is changing. The only thing left unchanged is the reality that the world exists. There are accomplished apostates working with their earth allies. Okay, for a general to come out and be saying this, first of all, this article doesn't say what kind of credibility this person has. I don't know if he's a psychologist or a parapsychologist. I have no idea what he's talking about. But if you are a human being, what kind of a human being are you? Well, are you a moral human being or an immoral human being? Are you known to have you're a person of your word, or are you a liar? Are you a thief, or what are you? Or are you a charitable person with empathy and love for mankind, or are you the opposite? I mean, not everybody's the same. Where he says here there's no good or bad, I don't agree with that at all. So anyway, tell me what you think. This is what I found interesting, and God forbid that these people are running our armed forces. God forbid. Anyway, leave your comments. Thank you very much for your support. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.